Good evening and welcome everybody to Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health, honor above all. And tonight we are in North Scottsdale as Northeast Valley region rivals, the Notre Dame Prep Saints, are set to host the Horizon Huskies, two teams that are 4-1 on the season. And hello everybody, Chris Harris here with you, along with former Dallas Cowboy and three-time Super Bowl champion Dale Hellestray. Wes Horton, he's away on assignment, a very nice assignment, by the way, and yes, he'll be back next week. Now, Dale, this week was the debut of the power rankings for this season, and Horizon checked in at number 4, Notre Dame Prep at number 5. This one's going to be a big one here tonight.
What I love is everybody freaks out when the initial power rankings come out. Every year, like clockwork, oh my gosh, they're so wrong. Give them a few weeks to sort themselves out, and by the time 8, 9, 10 games come along, things will look pretty all right.
Yes, they will. Now, offensively for Horizon, they're led by their senior quarterback, Jace Ashley. This young man is a terrific athlete, and he is fun to watch.
2-year starter. Whenever I talked to a Notre Dame coach, hey, who are you concerned about? What do you look at? He said, number 15, Jace Ashley. He's a true dual threat. You got to make sure that you are assignment ready. You got to take care of the fly sweeps, and you can also throw the football.
Now on the other side of the ball for the Huskies, senior nose guard Jackson Murray is a 3-year starter, and he is an absolute wrecking ball.
6'1", 265 pounds. He's got leverage on just about everybody he goes against, which he uses to his advantage. He's explosive, hard worker, occupies those double teams inside. He's going to Colorado State and enjoy some cooler weather.
Absolutely. Now, offensively for Notre Dame Prep, it all starts with senior wide receiver Cooper Perry. This guy has been a special talent ever since he showed up on campus his freshman year.
Yeah, it is. And then we got to see him play last year. He sat out last week against Brophy. He had a little virus, lost 10 pounds. I asked if maybe I could have that and I could lose an extra 10. But he's been a 4-year varsity starter. He's committed to Oregon. Be interested to see if he stays with that throughout the season. But look for number 10 to make big plays all over the football field.
Now, defensively for the Saints, senior linebacker Cody Wells is a tackling machine and is as tough as they come.
Yeah, he's 6'3", 210 pounds. He is another 4-year varsity guy, 3-year starter. He leads the team in tackles. He's going to Nevada. Going to be fun to watch him chase down this Horizon offense.
A lot of talent on the field here tonight for sure. All right, when we come back, we'll have the keys to the game and kickoff between the Horizon Huskies and Notre Dame Prep Saints. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years. And take pride in being a part of your Valley community. Through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events, we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignments. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car is out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignments. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Thank you.
Get a 20% off coupon when you donate by August 31st. Find your nearest donation location at goodwillaz.org.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set for kickoff between Horizon and Notre Dame Prep. And before we do, let's send it down to the field and check in with the third member of our team, former Arizona State Sun Devil center, Nick Kelly. Nick, what do you got?
Guys, I had the pleasure to talk to Coach Prelock, head coach of Notre Dame Prep, before the game, and I asked him what his team will need to do in order to win this game. He said, play assignment football and protect the ball at all costs. I asked Coach Ditmore, head coach of the Horizon Huskies, the same exact question. He said, limit mistakes and run the ball. Both teams are coming off bye weeks. You know these boys are itching to hit. This is going to be a tough and physical game.
Thank you so much, Nick. As now it's time for the coin toss, brought to you by Honor Health, honor above all. And there is the flip of the coin. And Notre Dame Prep won the toss. They defer to receive in the second half, so the Huskies will get the ball to start off tonight's game. And a big game it is between Northeast Valley region rivals. Dale, Nick just talked about both teams coming off a bye week. They are ready to go.
Well, what I love about these type of games, Chris, is when you talk about a rival game and things of that nature, a lot of these guys know each other. I mean, Horizon's literally 5 miles down Bell Road and right there on Greenway and 56th Street. A lot of guys work out at the same gym. A lot of guys cross each other's paths, so this makes it a little more personal. And I'd like to see that, especially between two really good football teams.
And we are underway. And the return here by Jordan Partridge for Horizon. He's going to get brought down at about the 25-yard line. And that's where this Horizon Huskies offense will begin.
Get to see Jace Ashley, the quarterback that was talked about in the open, and one of the big threats for Horizon's offense that Notre Dame and Nick Smith had their eyes on all week. Know that they have to contend with him, not only running the ball, but throwing the ball. You see the starting lineup there, got some big boys up front, and then you've also got a couple running backs that can be workhorses. Johnny Issett, 406 yards already in the season.
And Notre Dame Prep's defense coming right in and getting things started for the Saints. Coming up, making a big hit. Number 5, Braden Higbee with the big pop as we take a look at that Saints defense. Take a look at that Notre Dame Prep Saints defense. Coming up with a big play. First 2 plays of the game. First one was Higbee. This time coming in to blow things up in the Horizon's backfield is Drew Jacobs.
6'3", 245 pounds. He's listed at 225 last year was Jacobs. Broke through the right side of that offensive line and met that fly sweep before it even got started.
So now it's going to be 3rd down, and they're going to call it 17. And looking to drop it off to Partridge was Ashley, incomplete. So how about the 3 and out here for the Saints defense to get started?
Great start for Notre Dame. You know, I talked a little bit with Nick Smith before the game, and usually he's very friendly and talkative and affable, and barely got a half smile out of him and a handshake. He said, I'm focused in, got ready to go. Got to be ready to go, Dale, and wished him luck and said, well, I'm staying out of your way.
He was all business, no doubt about it. Nick Kelly and I tried to talk to him earlier, and we kind of got the same result. Riker Floyd back to punt for Horizon. And we got penalty flags. Let's see what the call is going to be.
Might be delay of game. Illegal substitution against Notre Dame, but when it's 3rd and a country mile, you're still going to have to punt the ball.
Yeah, Riker Floyd, the punter for Horizon. His older brother, Canyon, the freshman punter at ASU, former punter and kicker for the Huskies last year. In fact, we saw Riker Floyd throw a pass in last week's win against Kansas on a 4th down to keep a drive alive. Younger brother Riker gets it away. And that ball just checked up like one of Hellestray's wedge shots.
Actually, like my driver, my wedge shots never back up on the green for some reason.
38-yard punt by Floyd. Good look at Tyson Ditmore, first-year head coach for the Huskies, getting his defense set. As Notre Dame Prep now gets the ball for the first time after the defense does a great job getting the 3 and out. And now the Saints, they'll start from their own 38-yard line.
You know, you have a week off, and you got a lot of pent-up aggressiveness, and your last game against Brophy, you lost, and you just wonder how you come out these first couple series. Like you'd be too amped up. Right now it looks like Notre Dame is perfectly locked in. We'll see how this offensive series goes.
Handoff to the right side. It's going to be a pickup of about 3 on the carry by Jason Samus. As we take a look at that Notre Dame Prep Saints offense.
Yeah, you see the left side of that offensive line, Moody and Jenkins, both sophomores, but boy, great futures ahead of them. You got Wooten in there in the middle, Mason Carter right guard, and then Drew Jacobs at the right tackle spot, all led by Dylan Rardin, the quarterback for Notre Dame.
Yeah, and you look at Jacobs and Wooten, 2 guys are going to be going both ways there in the trenches for the Saints. We got a jet sweep, and with the ball is J.J. Francis, and he's going to get the first down. Francis also starting cornerback, but now we're starting to see him more and more on the offensive side, a playmaker here for Notre Dame Prep.
Boy, oh boy, did you see 42 out there lead blocking?
Oh, yeah.
Jason Samus, 6 foot, 252 pounds, just felt his way. Really nice job as he's coming around the edge. He didn't sell out on one guy, gave one guy a stiff arm, blocked another guy. Tremendous job by number 42.
And now the Saints with the ball near midfield. They were talking about Samus being more of a fullback this year, and they started handing him the ball like they do right here. And realized, you know what, he's going to pick up 6-7 yards every time he's got it. We just got to give him the ball here this season.
That is a load coming at you. Look at him. He's not built like a usual high school running back. Got to make sure you use leverage. You got to get down around his thighs. Nice job pulling around there. You had number 55. That was Sam Jenkins leading the way at that sophomore offensive lineman that we talked about, 6'3", 244 pounds.
Well, you mentioned Samus' size, 6 foot, 232 pounds. And there's a good look at Cooper Perry now in Wildcat formation, the senior wide receiver. He can throw the ball as well. Instead, he's going to hand it off to Samus, and that's going to be a first down for the Saints. Samus gets the ball to the Horizon 39-yard line.
Well, and I appreciate you telling me what his weight was, because I can't even read my own handwriting. I thought I'd written down 252, but I did actually write down 232.
There you go.
Well, he looks every bit of 240 to me, so we'll split the difference.
Either way, he's tough to bring down. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now. Notre Dame Prep from the Huskies' 39-yard line. In motion is Francis. And taking the snap is Cooper Perry. And he's going to get brought down just inside the 35-yard line. In on the tackle for Horizon, that was Tyler Furness, the senior.
Coming up for my safety spot, 24 tackles on the year. One of those guys that are going to come up and hit you, 6'1", 170 pounds. Cooper, watch him physically throw 2 guys into each other. Nice job by Tyler Furness hanging on and stopping him for a 5-yard gain.
So how about Cooper here? Cooper Perry getting some Wildcat action here at quarterback for the Saints. Dylan Rardin, the starting quarterback for Notre Dame Prep. But it's Cooper Perry here taking the snaps early on.
Clock was stopped there for a reason, and looks like having a little trouble getting the play in. And it's kind of interesting, as you know, you talked with George Pelock earlier in the week. He's calling plays again for the first time in a while, and really enjoyed it. Didn't realize how much he missed being involved calling plays.
Yes. First time calling plays for Prelock since 2019. Left side, Samus, and he's going to fall down inside the 30. And I know you're a big proponent. If something works, you keep doing it until they stop you. If they stop you once, you do it again, just in case there's a mistake.
Yeah, just in case they stop you by mistake, you do it one more time. But we'll watch this offensive line. It's just good old-fashioned power. This time you had number 57, Mason Carter, leading the way. And, I think you or I could go down to the sidelines and and call plays right now the way that Notre Dame is just physically beating Horizon up front.
1st and 10 here for the Saints from the Horizon 29-yard line. Samus again finally gets brought down for a pickup of a couple. In on the tackle for the Huskies, number 22, Gage Lee, the junior middle linebacker.
Yeah, he kind of anchors interior that defense. Real physical from his linebacker spot, 25 tackles on the season, 6 foot, 215 pounds. He's only a junior.
So it's a pickup of 1 for Samus. 2nd down and 9. We're midway through the opening quarter. Francis in motion. Cooper Perry still at quarterback. He's going to keep it this time, going around the left edge. And he's going to get brought down at about the 25-yard line. Cooper Perry showing some of that speed, but nice pursuit there by that Huskies defense.
You can see that Horizon defense has said, hey, enough is enough. We're just not going to let you run the ball 15 plays down our throat and score a touchdown. They're bowing up a little bit inside. Like for Jackson Murray to get involved, 6'1", 265-pound defensive tackle, first team All-State last year, and having another great year this season.
So we now got 3rd down and 6 from the Horizon 25. Cooper Perry takes the snap. Boy, look at the pressure from the Huskies. Cooper Perry gets it away, incomplete. How about that Horizon defensive front getting the pressure on Perry to bring up 4th down?
Yeah, that was Jaden Ridley, number 44, his first game tonight. You know, some of those transfers getting involved now. Came over from Chaparral, 6'3", 218-pound senior. One of those strong dudes up front, has an offer from Utah State.
Yeah, he is a terrific athlete. Also runs track, plays lacrosse. He's got a 40-inch vertical and a 10-foot 2-inch broad jump. And he also runs a 4.6 40 at that size as well. Certainly a player to keep your eye on right there, number 44. So here we go, 4th down for Notre Dame Prep. 4th and 6 from the 25, and they're going to go for it. And Perry's going to roll out, takes a shot to the end zone to Francis, just overthrows Francis. Able to get a hand on it, but could not reel it in. So the Horizon defense comes up with the stop. And Horizon will take over on downs at their own 25.
You know, again, one of those things, Chris, where you watch that drive unfold. I love George Prelock to death. But why just stop running the ball? You know, I mean, give your guys 4 downs of running the football and see if they can't stop you, because they haven't shown they can do that just yet.
Good look at J.J. Francis. Now he's playing both ways, back at cornerback, but pass is complete. Ashley to Partridge. Pickup of about 5.
Partridge, 18 catches come into the game. 334 yards. Also carries the ball in those fly sweeps.
Ashley rolling out to his right. Ball is intercepted. The Saints with the interception. And it's going to be number 8, Cody Wells, the senior, coming up with the big play.
You can see why Nevada likes him. He's committed to play football there. When you throw these out routes, you got to make sure that it's outside your receiver. So the only guy who can catch it is your wide receiver. But Cody Wells, tremendous concentration, 34 tackles coming into the game. Tough and physical, and obviously has really nice hands to bring in the interception.
Didn't mean to interrupt, but he's a guy who also played tight end last year, showing those hands, also playing some fullback offensively. And now we got a penalty against Notre Dame Prep, unsportsmanlike. So that's going to push him back 15 yards. And now the Saints will have the ball at the Huskies' 44-yard line following the interception by Cody Wells. Senior captain, 4-year varsity performer, 3-year starter, starts both ways. Big interception here. And now Dylan Rardin back in at quarterback for the Saints, and he's going to tuck it and go, showing some of that athleticism. So Dylan Rardin, starting quarterback, back in at the controls of this Saints offense after Cooper Perry handled most of the snaps on the opening drive.
Yeah, we talked to all these coaches all week long, Chris. You've developed a relationship with the Notre Dame coaching staff, and I didn't hear nary a word about this Wildcat rushing attack. They don't trust you. They don't trust me. I don't trust their wives.
I even double-checked before kickoff. Mike, nothing new since we talked, right? Like, nope, we're good to go. I'm like, okay. 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard pickup by Rardon. Now it's going to be Samuels. Left side, boy, look at that Horizon defense stiffening up. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Jackson Murray in on the tackle. Let's go down to the field and check back in with Nick.
Guys, I was down here on the field when Cody Wells got that interception. It's super exciting, great for him, but you saw he got the penalty at the end. When he ran back over to the sideline, Coach Prelock had a few words for him to say, just, hey, get your head in the game, no mistakes. We can't even have that on those positive plays. We can't have those mental fumbles of getting those penalties and pushing us back 15 yards. We could be in field goal range right now.
Thank you so much, Nick. And now it's 3rd down and 7 from the Horizon 41. So a loss of 1 on that last play. Rardon looking for some room, delivers a little too high. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Saints from the Horizon 41-yard line. Maybe you think about going for it, or are you going to punt it away?
Well, I think you're almost too close to midfield here. But what's interesting to me is there's 4 minutes left here in the first quarter, and has not been a pass towards their stud wide receiver Cooper Perry yet. Again, like the Cardinals, like anytime you have a guy that's kind of like your catalyst, I think it's so important to get him involved early.
Cooper Perry also the punter, and he's going to punt it away. Depends on the roll. See what we got here. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And timeout in the field. We'll take it as well. Notre Dame Prep, Horizon, scoreless here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor.
Game Time on Yurview is presented by Honor Health, honor above all. And in part by Collins Comfort Masters. No worry. By Luna Restaurants and Valley of the Sun National Football Foundation, working together to support Arizona Scholar athletes. Gateway Community College, lower tuition, 100% acceptance. And
visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Nature has a subtle way of telling you when something is good. Those healthy, everyday choices, together with our first-class team of experts, are a great way to honor health.
Big game tonight at Notre Dame Prep. The Saints are hosting the Huskies. Guys, what are tonight's keys to the game? Think I could fit everyone in here?
Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert with the keys to the game. And let's take a look at those keys for tonight's game.
And I really don't care if you can fit everybody in there. I know I can fit in there. I'll leave you two behind like a bad habit. You see the keys.
No surprise.
I got to run the ball, hit those big plays when you have the opportunity. And, again, you got to stop the run, slow down. Ashley as your defensive keys.
And we got 4 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. No pickup on that play.
Boy, it was a late arriving crowd, Chris.
Yes.
We were kind of looking up here at 6:30 and didn't see many fans. And I think that as a flag is thrown, I think they might add a little dinner or something for all the parents.
But they are here. And this is, two schools very familiar with one another. A lot of these guys playing against each other growing up as we take a look at the officials here for tonight. Brendan Ulotowski, Anthony Miller, Kelly Jackson, Jeremiah Hand, Max Heckles, Spencer Shockness, and Jeff Vance. Talking to both coaches before the game, Their players were jacked up for tonight's game. Not only coming off the bye week, but again the familiarity between the two. Jax Markovich, the big tight end, he caught your attention before we got going here with the catch.
I mean, I just look at him, and you told me he's going to UMass, and I go 6'5", 235 pounds. I mean, he just looks like a rugged football player. 11 catches, 4 touchdowns coming into the game.
Third down, and Ashley overthrows his intended receiver, Partridge, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Had a little wheel route going there. Looked like Partridge was coming open. Just overthrew him a little bit. Now they're going to have to throw the football back to Notre Dame, or punt the football back to Notre Dame.
91 degrees.
Oh, almost long pants weather, Chris.
Almost for you. You're going to need to lose another 30 degrees, maybe 40, before we get a pair of pants on Hellestray. Floyd gets it away. Perry back to return and let it bounce. And Horizon is going to down the ball. And that was Owen Shaw for the Huskies. 3:22 remaining opening quarter. We are scoreless. Horizon, Notre Dame Prep. Saints ball.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield. You make me smile.
All right, Dale. Each week we're going to test your knowledge with college trivia brought to you by Gateway Community College. Wes is not here to help you tonight. Now, financial aid, often based on a financial need, that does not need to be repaid unless, for example, you withdraw from school and owe a refund.
Is that just a normal scholarship? You don't have to repay scholarships, do you? What do you get to? Oh, that's the wrong answer.
A grant.
No, you don't have to repay scholarships either.
Tonight's trivia brought to you by Gateway Community College. Lower tuition, 100% acceptance. And I'm surprised you didn't accept our statistician, Jared Donins' suggestion for you.
I didn't even see it. I was concentrating.
Yeah, concentrate a little bit more, apparently. Rardin looking for Perry, a little too high. Falls incomplete. So there's the pass attempt you're looking for Cooper Perry.
Well, and again, they're trying to get the ball out to him, but Horizon, they're no slouches on defense either. Dave Anderson, the defensive coordinator, double covering him. Colton Becker underneath. He got the safety over the top. Got to fit that ball in there. Guys, going back to the Horizon offense real quick. They've had 3 drives here in the first quarter, 7 plays, 0 total yards, and a turnover.
Saints defense stepping up early. Samus, boy, he gets brought down. Jackson Murray in on the tackle, number 0, and also number 4, Bo Caliendo in and on as well, but we have a penalty flag down.
You've seen a little bit of extracurricular blocking activities away from the football, and that looked like Nate Jones was involved with the Horizon player. We'll see who they get.
There's Brendan Ulatowski there with the call, tonight's referee.
Well, that's already a couple here in the first quarter. And again, you can't beat yourself against another team. Notre Dame has 3 penalties for 35 yards, and we're not out of the first quarter yet.
Good look right there. George Prelock, head coach for Notre Dame Prep, and his 8 seasons as the head coach, but 21st year at Notre Dame Prep. And you touched on it earlier, Dale. Taking over the play calling duties for the first time since 2019. He told me he's having a blast and forgot how much he missed it. Rardin delivers, intercepted. Horizon defense coming up with the big play. And now with the return after the interception, Colton Becker. So now it's the Huskies defense coming up with the big turnover.
I saw Colton Becker in coverage. Previous pass play, nice job dropping back, eyes on the quarterback, playing a zone coverage here, and not exactly sure who Rardin was trying to go to with the ball there, but I love the way that you intercept the ball with your hands. And then get back upfield, give your team great field position to start this fourth drive.
Colton Becker, the junior, his second interception of the season. He's a player, he just has a nose for the ball. Comes up with the big play there. And now the Huskies offense starting at the Notre Dame 32-yard line. Ashley's going to hand it up. Big hole for Johnny Issett. Inside the 15, gets brought down at about the 10-yard line. Big pickup by the junior Issett of 22 yards.
Right behind, as you look at this, right behind, it looked like the left tackle. You have 55, Mateo Johnson. Left tackle Owen O'Connor. Those guys just opened up a really, really wide lane for Issett to run through.
Horizon now in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. Partridge jet sweep, nowhere to go. Saints defense was there. They were ready.
Yeah, that was Owen O'Connor, the senior offensive tackle. Long, good hands. Comes off the football in that previous play, and now it looks like Horizon's trying to run the ball a little bit, up to the ball very quickly.
Gunnar Perry with the tackle here, the sophomore, the younger brother of Cooper Perry. Right side, boy, coming in to blow that one up for Notre Dame Prep. How about Cannon Kayem, who shoots in there, makes the big play.
Up there in the line of scrimmage. Number 17, you're saying, hey, what are you doing up here? 5'10", 165 pounds, obviously very quick.
Third down for the Huskies. And it's a touchdown, Horizon. And it looks like it's Jackson Murray, the nose guard. Goes out and comes up with the touchdown catch.
Even big guys deserve a little love. What a nice catch. Little out pattern. You're kind of surprised you're not surprised to see number 0. You're just surprised to see the size of number 0. And we talked about him on defense, but 6'1", 265 pounds. Really nice hands, and then dives into the end zone.
That's just your nose guard out there making a touchdown catch. Extra point. That is up and good by Palmer Podwika. And the Huskies strike first with 1:10 remaining. And it was a third down. Ashley to Jackson Murray for the 9-yard touchdown.
Boy, if you'd had that on your bingo card, you'd be you'd be rolling home with a lot of money.
Yes, you would. Wow. What a play. Third down conversion. Horizon was 0 for 2 prior to that play.
Well, again, you just take a look at it, and your defense gets the turnover, gives your offense great field position, and then you go ahead and put a touchdown on the board, and that's how you get the entire team involved.
So Tyson Ditmore's first season leading this Horizon program. And tonight's Eye on the Game is brought to you by Collins Comfort Masters. No worry, it's Collins Comfort Masters. And it was the interception by Colton Becker, which then set up the touchdown, Ashley to Murray. Collins Comfort Masters, Eye on the Game. And we got the return here by Cooper Perry for the Saints, trying to get outside. Becker was there, couldn't get to him. And Perry gets it out to the 40-yard line. And he's showing you that athleticism and speed. A return of 35 yards. Now you can see why Dan Lanning and company want him up in Eugene to play for the Oregon Ducks.
Very smooth running with the football, and he's one of those guys who you think you have an ankle on him because you kind of match their stride. And he's running so smooth, probably put a cup of water on top of his head. He's not going to spill much. And by the time you get to that intersection point, he's 5 yards ahead of where you thought he was going to be. Tremendous return, and now your offense is starting on the 40-yard line.
And it's Dylan Rardin, the senior quarterback, a first-year starter. It was Noah Trigueros, who was the starter the last couple of years here at Notre Dame Prep. How about Samus? Right side, big pickup for the big fella. Pickup of 16 yards, Jason Samus. We talked about his size, 6'2", 232. He's got some jets to him, too.
He does. Really nice job. Again, you got to get some lead blockers out there for Notre Dame Prep. Cody Wells led the way, 6'3", 210 pounds as a lead blocker. And then once Samus makes up his mind, look out, because that's a ton of fun coming at you.
And we're down to the final 30 seconds here in the opening quarter. Samus continues to have a nice first quarter here, running the rock.
Rear end on 42.
Ball is at the Horizon 44. Samus again cuts inside the block of number 66, Nate Wooten.
Those thighs. Samus 9 carries, 37 yards. I think looks like he's probably just getting warmed up on this fairly comfortable October evening.
And we are through the opening quarter here at Notre Dame Prep. But it's the Horizon Huskies with the lead 7-0 over the Saints. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about
why is it impossible to hum while holding your nose shut?
But when her AC is making strange noises, there is no worry because she uses Collins Comfort. She knows they'll get her system back up and humming in no time with their same-day service, 24/7, all year long.
No worry.
Heating and cooling problem? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Arizona, do you have old, ugly, or damaged concrete? You need to call Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Give your concrete floors a transformation. Galaxy Concrete Coatings is 4 times stronger than epoxy and is designed to work on your garage floor, driveways, walkways, around your pool and patio. And even better, it's ready to go in 24 hours and has a lifetime warranty. Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com or call 833-417-0635 for 10% off. Galaxy Concrete Coatings. They are out of this world.
It's time now for the Violuna Scholar Athletes of the Week. Each game we will recognize a player from both teams who represent their programs the right way, both on and off the field. For Horizon junior running back Bodie Zamorano carries a 4.1 GPA while taking AP and honors classes. Bodie is also a member of the National Junior Honor Society. Meanwhile, for Notre Dame Prep senior lineman Drew Jacobs has a 4.1 GPA. While taking AP and honor classes, Drew scored a 1480 on the SAT. He actually corrected me here before the game, wasn't 1470, and is committed to the Colorado School of Mines, one of the top engineering schools in the country, and still finds time to volunteer at the local Little League. Congratulations to Bodie and Drew, our Violuna Scholar Athletes of the Week. Be sure to visit Violuna and mention you saw the Scholar Athlete on Gametime. Violuna and Valley of the Sun National Football Foundation working together to support Arizona Scholar Athletes. And drop it out into the flat. Samus with the catch. Falls inside the 40-yard line. I want to give a thanks to Bill and Janie Riddle for all they do there for the Scholar Athlete, Violuna.
Well, and again, Chris, I would have corrected you too. I mean, if you'd have given me, if you'd only given me my 880 on my SAT, I'd say no, 890. All right, so you don't short a guy on an SAT score. You maybe never took one.
I think he about doubled my score.
That's crazy.
1470. He's like, well, actually, it was 1480. I'm like, okay, duly noted. We'll make that correction.
Tremendous young people in this game.
Yeah, he's got Colorado School of Mines. It's the top engineering school in the country. And I asked him, what do you want to get in? He's not sure what kind of engineering he wants to do. He's going to get up there and figure it out, he said. So.
Yeah, Colorado School of Mines, I don't think they have a PE major.
No, they do not.
Nor basket weaving. What I love right here about J.J. Francis, nice job making sure that he gets past the first down marker. So if you have to come back for the ball at any moment, you still pick up the first down. Great route by Francis, the 6'1", 180-pound senior, and a nice throw by Rardon.
And Rardon's going to keep it this time. Penalty flag comes in. Rardon's still on his feet. And he's going to get brought down just shy of the goal line, but a penalty flag thrown. It looks to be in the vicinity of holding. And Rardon's now down for Notre Dame Prep. That's not good.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what the call is here.
It's going to be holding. I mean, that's where holding's.
Holding Saints.
99% of the time that flag goes down as you see the hustle there to make the tackle by Stratton knee. Looked like he kind of rolled up on his right ankle a little bit.
And that is Dylan Rardon, the quarterback. He is down. Senior captain, first-year starter. He is a terrific lacrosse player for Notre Dame Prep. He is the captain of that Notre Dame Prep team. First-team All-State midfielder. He was the team's offensive player of the year last year. Terrific young man. And he is down right now.
There you go. Looks like he's going to pop up. You see, trying to strip the balls. Good, clean play. And you're just kind of roll up on that right ankle. Guess he's not walking off under his own power. Let's hope that it's something that can be taped and not miss a whole lot of time.
So after the penalty against Notre Dame Prep, Saints will now have the ball at the 42-yard line. It's going to be Cooper Perry back at quarterback now for the Saints.
Well, I think they probably wanted to use this Wildcat offense a little bit to throw Horizon off.
Oh, what a huge hit, and then an interception for Horizon. Oh, my goodness. Tyler Furness comes up with the interception, but it was the hit by Nate Jeffries that popped the ball free.
Was that Presley Jones, or it happened so quick?
Jeffries was the
watch this hit, bang right there. My goodness, that was
Presley Jones.
Presley
you were right.
Jones, 6'3", 160 pounds, and you talk about textbook tackles. My goodness gracious.
So,
always in the right spot, the Horizon coaching staff says. Right spot at the right time, my goodness.
For Furness, his first interception of the season. Presley Jones, 2-year starter with the big hit. And that was Johnny Issett with the carry there for the Huskies. Take another look, Dale, at that interception.
Yeah, I mean, you put that shoulder right in the lower back and no helmet, no targeting, nothing like that. I mean, that's a kid who's been coached well and taught well.
Issett the carry again. Issett getting the start. Bodie Zamorano, who was our scholar athlete, he has been a terrific running back since his freshman year. Led the Huskies in rushing his freshman and sophomore year. He's been nursing a knee injury. Johnny Issett with the start. And Issett's got a 100-yard game under his belt back on September 27th versus Millennium. Issett also plays baseball at Horizon. Wonderful head coach there for the Huskies. Bo Palvarosa. So now check here the Big O Tires scoring drive, brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust. For Horizon, 4 plays, 32 yards, a $128 off the clock, and it's the nose guard turned pass catcher, Jackson Murray. The 9-yard touchdown for the Huskies. The lone score of the game. A defensive battle here tonight.
Well, it has. The offense has been able to move the ball, and then they sputter out a little bit. There, they pick up the first down by throwing the ball to Jax Markovich. The huge target, 6'5", 235 pounds. They pick up the first down on third down.
Ashley delivers. Big target. Markovich nowhere near him. Blown coverage for the Saints. And it's a 52-yard touchdown. Ashley to Markovich, his 5th touchdown of the season.
Watch him turn on the jets after he catches his ball. Just a little tight end seam route, gets away from the linebacker and safety. And you can give chase if you want to. Cannon Kayum. But my goodness, Jax Markovich, I don't see how fast he runs the 40, but let's put it this way. He runs fast enough to not get caught.
That's all that matters. So big play for Horizon. And it was the defense coming up with the interception. The offense cashes it in. Ashley to Markovich, 52-yard touchdown. And Horizon extends their lead. 8:40 remaining first half. We'll be right back. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health.
Game Time on Yurview is presented by Honor Health, honor above all, and in part by TalkNowAZ.com. Protect your kids. Get the facts on fentanyl. AZ FAFSA. Free expert help is available. Visit azfafsa.org. Parker & Sons Cooling, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing Experts. We're not your average Joe. Valley Toyota Dealers. Let's go places. And Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Pretty tough decision there, eh, Pat?
Not really. This time I'm using AI to decide.
Wow.
What do you think, AI? RAV4, solid choice. Oh, sorry, this is my neighbor, Augustus Ironside. Super smart.
Every Toyota is an intelligent choice. Right now, lease a new 2024 RAV4 for $359 a month, or the all-new 2025 Camry for only $319 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey football fans, host a donation drive with Goodwill and get your school's fundraising across the goal line this season.
Parents, counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are taking the lives of Arizona youth at an alarming rate. Just one pill is all it takes. Most parents have no idea until it's too late. For more facts on fentanyl, visit TalkNowAZ.com. So the Huskies now with a 13-0 lead. And it was Ashley to Markovich. Blown coverage looked like for Notre Dame Prep. There was nobody near him. 52 yards later, he's in the end zone.
I think it's a little play action, and then you talk about a big target as a tight end, but also the wheels once he catches a football, tremendous.
So glad to be with us. A beautiful night here at Notre Dame Prep. Chris Harris here along with Dale Hellestry, Nick Kelly down on the sidelines. And it'll be a touchback. So the Saints will have the ball to start at their own 20.
Well, it's going to be interesting. Is it going to be the Wildcat for the rest of the game? If so, you're going to sit here and have to complete some passes with Cooper Perry. You're not going to be able to run the ball exclusively against this Horizon defense. This Horizon defense have lost 9 starters from last year.
Presley Jones and Jackson Murray, the only 2 returning starters, and they've each had big plays already here tonight. Only difference is Murray's came on offense. Samus, left side. Wow. He is an absolute load coming at you.
Well, he is, and that secondary for Horizon, you know, they've talked about it all week long as he gets up with a little hitch in his giddy up. Stratton, he comes up, and big boys like that, you cannot take them up top because they will toss you around like a trash bag. You got to tackle them there around their knees.
Samus came into tonight's game ranked 8th in all of 5A with 561 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns on the season. 2nd down and 3. Samus again sheds one would-be tackler, then takes a couple of Huskies to bring him down. And now take a look at the Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. 5 plays, 67 yards, just under a minute and a half off the clock. And boy, just a lot of green in front of Markovich.
Green and purple.
Yes.
Green and purple.
1st down for Notre Dame Prep. 7:40 remaining first half. Saints with the ball at their own 30-yard line. Let's see how this offense responds. After Horizon has extended their lead to 13-0. Again, Cooper Perry at quarterback. Dylan Rarden went down with an injury. Perry frustrated with himself after that one, looking for his receiver there, Cody Wells.
Well, as we said, they are going to have to complete a couple passes. I wouldn't be surprised if Cooper Perry doesn't keep the ball a few times himself. The threat that he is, not sure why you wouldn't use that.
He is certainly a weapon when he's got the ball in his hands. No doubt about it. Jet sweep, Francis. He's going to pick up a couple after that one. Well, if you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know. When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix. So now we got 3rd down and 8 here for the Saints from their own 32-yard line. Perry is going to fake the handoff, roll to his left, has a wide open. Francis goes up, makes the catch, down the sideline, still on his feet. J.J. Francis, a big 3rd down conversion, a pickup of 30. Cooper Perry finds Francis.
Really, really nice catch, concentration. Francis saw a couple white jerseys coming at it. You know, you really got the dual threat here. You can run with that if you want. Throws a little high, but able to concentrate on after bobble it and then gains another 10 yards after the catch.
J.J. Francis had 4 catches, 72 yards a couple of weeks ago against Brophy. He is a tremendous athlete, explosive. Also played lacrosse and hoops. Samus, big hole right side. Boy, he didn't get touched till he was about 7 yards downfield.
Really nice job about that offensive line. We talked about them. I mean, Drew Jacobs over there, tackle 4.1 GPA. You talked about him, and 1480 on the SAT. He's also physical, and he's an athlete. 6'3", 245 pounds.
There's a good look at Samus right there, committed to play his college ball at Drake. He's got a 4.2 GPA, part of the National Honor Society, also does track and throws the shot put. Another one of those terrific, well-rounded young men.
Wonder what's going on. Is there a clock issue?
There's talk about a drone being over the field, and that is not ours. I can tell you that.
Smith walking down there, not looking real happy about it.
There's a shot of the drone right there. Yeah, defensive coordinator for Notre Dame Prep.
You wonder who's flying that.
He's walking down. Now he's near the end zone, heading towards the south part of the field.
Well, I know some schools, you film now. Some of them do use drones. I don't know what the legalities of that are game night.
You can't have it over the field.
No, it's got to be way behind the play.
Yes. Perry rolling left. He's going to keep it. Stiff arm. Cooper Perry. There's the athleticism from number 10. A pickup of 15.
Makes it look real easy. He's going to get about triple the work because obviously he's not had the plays and signals in his head, so he's coming over the sideline every play, and then he has to go back out on the field. The one thing about Bemis Field, I mean, it is stunning.
Yes.
Awesome scoreboard. No complaints about the press box, but there's no play clock. And that's one thing in my mind that's missing a little bit, especially in this situation.
Yeah, you would think they would have it here at Notre Dame Prep. Perry now going to roll to the right, looks downfield, takes a shot to the end zone, in and out of the hands. What a tough break. Looking for the sophomore tight end, Nate Jones. Just not able to hang on.
One of those plays, great play call. Again, you're giving him the run-pass option, talking about Cooper Perry, and you're not going to get many opportunities like that. Just take your eye off the ball for a split second.
Nate Jones, 25, he's just a sophomore. He's a terrific defensive end. You talk to the coaching staff, they talk about Nate Jones having a very, very bright future moving forward.
Well, when you have, when they talk about you and they use words like beast and animal, that's good in football. And he's only 15 years old.
2nd and 10. Samus, boy, nowhere to go. How about Colton Becker? Had an interception earlier in the half. Comes up with a big play there, but now he is down.
Wonder if it's a cramp.
And right on cue, the leg goes up for a little bit of stretching. I mean, the temperature has dropped a little bit here. So
yeah, but here's, Chris, I can tell you exactly what happens. The weather gets a little bit nicer, so what do you do as a player?
You don't
drink
as
much water.
Yeah.
And it's still 90 degrees. 90 degrees is 90 degrees. Yeah, you better drink your liquids. I don't want you locking up here.
Just a friendly reminder.
Yeah, because what happens is once you start those cramps, it's really hard unless you have access to IVs, which obviously we did at SMU and in Dallas, but high school level, you don't got guys getting IVs. 10th play of the drive coming up for this Notre Dame team. Let's see if they can overcome the disappointment. Now on 3rd and 14, you got to figure it's 4-down territory.
And the ball is spotted at the Horizon 21. 2 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Samus in motion to the right side. Cooper's going to come back to the left, try to set up a screen for Francis. Finally picks up a couple of blocks. Takes a big shot before being brought down just inside the 15-yard line. And that will bring up 4th down for the Saints. And it looks like they might be sending out their field goal unit here.
It does. And so, if you're the coaching staff for Notre Dame, George Pelock, you're saying, hey, we got to get some points on the board.
From the 14, out to kick.
And it'll be Jace Wright who comes on for the 31-yard field goal attempt for Notre Dame. From the left hash, kicks it. Penalty flag is thrown. The kick was good. Let's see what the call is.
This is on Horizon, going to make it interesting.
And it is.
Going to make it interesting. Do you recall your field goal team?
So now it'll be 4th down and 2. And the offense comes back out on the field for the Saints.
Well, I'm sorry. You somehow, some way, it's got to be Jason Samus and Cooper Perry. in some shape, form, or fashion.
Notre Dame Prep in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield never. Paint your house again. And George Prelock, he wants to call a timeout and talk things over here in a big 4th down and 2. And we'll take the break as well. 3:19 remaining in the first half. A big 4th down for Cooper, Perry, and company when we come back.
Bienvenidos.
Here in the heart of the American Southwest, you'll find 3 well-known restaurants all named Valle Luna, serving the finest Sonoran-style Mexican food known across the country and beyond. And we're open for business, so come on in. We've fired up the grill and iced down the refreshments and even added some specialties along the way.
Thanks for coming.
Hello. Greetings.
Welcome back.
No matter where you're from or how you say it, at Valle Luna, you're always welcome, and we're glad to have you back.
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
13-0, Horizon with the lead over Notre Dame Prep, 3:19 remaining here in the first half. Today's patio is reminding you the season of relaxation is here. There you see the Game Time crew chilling. The best way to watch a ball game in AZ is on the patio. Find your crew's perfect setup at todayspatio.com.
Shouldn't you have to be here to be included in the picture?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe we'd get Jared Donans in there in place of Wes.
Wes doesn't need to be in there, and Brock or your usual producer, he's off Gallivan.
Yeah. 4th and 2 for Notre Dame coming out of the timeout. Perry and shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff right side. Samus puts his head down, picks up. Oh, boy, it's going to depend on the spot. It's going to be close.
I think that you should video the officials running from sideline to the middle of the field and see if they run a straight line.
And they're going to say it is a 1st down for Notre Dame Prep. Boy, what a huge change of events.
Yes.
They kicked the field goal, but Horizon was offsides. They decide to go back out there in 4th and 2, waving off the field goal, and then they pick up the 1st down. Now it's 1st and goal, Notre Dame from the Horizon 7 with just under 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Cooper, Perry, and company going to try to cash it in. A 6-minute drive here for Notre Dame Prep. Can they cash it in for a touchdown? Perry left side picks up some blocks. Gets pushed out of bounds by number 9, Tyler Furness.
Obviously, they like to run him to the left. He's had some successful runs. I would like to see Cooper Perry put that left foot in the ground and get upfield a little bit more instead of just scampering out of bounds. You know, we're talking he's 6'2", 195 pounds. He's one of those, just a special athletic kid. Give yourself a chance to make somebody miss.
2nd and goal from the 4. Handoff, Samus. He's going to get stopped short. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, and I'm sitting here thinking if you're George Prelock and company, you almost wouldn't mind running 2 more downs, getting this clock all the way down. Don't give Horizon a chance to come away with points right here at the end of the half.
And Notre Dame gets the ball to start the second half, as our Jared Donans.
It's good to have him
out.
back.
It is good to have him back.
Got that bikini tan.
3rd and goal from the 2. Perry right side, going to keep it. Touchdown, Saints. Cooper Perry from 2 yards out. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. What a drive by Notre Dame Prep.
You know, you take a look at it, and Horizon really stopped them. Force a field goal, then you jump off sides. You send your offense back on the field. A lot of times that's scary because you're just a little bit concerned. And this time it pays off with a touchdown and the extra point. And we're pretty sure that the scoreboard's right in that Horizon missed their 2nd extra point attempt. So now it's 13-7, and that was a 6-minute and 57-second drive.
Wow. Great response there by the Saints. And again, Notre Dame had kicked the field goal on 4th down and 7. Horizon was offsides. The Saints decide to, after the penalty, let's go for it on 4th and 2. And Cooper Perry and company are able to cash it in, making a 13-7 ball game.
Yes. Now minute 43, and you're looking at Horizon. You got all 3 timeouts. How aggressive do you want to be? You got those 3 timeouts. Obviously, the clock stops in high school football when you get a 1st down. Obviously, when you go out of bounds, many ways to stop the clock. But the last thing you want to do is go out there and have a 3 and out and give Notre Dame a short field and you let them kick a field goal along with getting the ball in the 2nd half.
And kicking it away is Jace Wright. Opportunity for a return here for Horizon. And nice return by the Huskies. And that was Jordan Partridge, number 3. Partridge's older brother, Skyler. He was the quarterback of Horizon's 2021 state championship team. Jordan tied for the team, leading receptions and touchdown catches coming into tonight. 2nd on the team in receiving yards. He is a guy who can be electric when he gets the ball in his hands. Minute 37 remaining here, 1st half. Horizon with the 13-7 lead and the ball. That ball gets tipped at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and 10. The clock stops with 1:34 remaining.
Yes, it does. Nice job by Nate Wooten. Go doing double duty, actually playing left guard. Had him listed at center for their offense, but saw him in their left guard. And obviously the defensive tackle position.
Ashley again drops back to throw. And he's going to tuck it and go. And he gets brought down. Nice tackle there in the open field by Cody Wells, the senior. And we got a timeout, Notre Dame Prep.
Nice job. Saw the middle open up, and obviously when you're rushing the passer, sometimes in a 2-minute drill, you lose track of your lanes. Ashley did a nice job recognizing that and picking up 7 yards. And the offensive coordinator for Horizon, Drew Vaughn. A gentleman named Norris Vaughn was his dad, long time coach here in Arizona and other places, but really started Mountain Point. And I'll never forget one time I went out to talk to him before a game, and I didn't see him. He comes up from behind me, and he gives me a shoulder, and I went flying about 10 yards. And I'm like, Norris, you're a bad dude.
Yeah, Norris Vaughn, 9 years as the head coach at Mountain Point, 99-19 record, 1 title, 2 state runner-up. He had 10-plus wins and went to the semis or finals 8 of his 9 years as the head coach. So now they're going to say the timeout was by Horizon. And coming out of the timeout, and we're going to say the ball was incomplete. Going down to try to get it was Adam Wagner, but incomplete. Clock stops with 1:19 remaining, 4th down and 3.
Well, that's one of those play calls that obviously they must have seen something on film. I don't know why you're throwing the ball 20 yards downfield when it's 3rd and 2 and 3rd and 3 and you need to pick up the 1st down. Now you got to punt the ball, so that means the snap's got to be there. They got to protect, make sure the punt isn't blocked. And Notre Dame does not have anybody back.
The long snapper for Horizon, Mac Mulhern, he's committed to play his college ball at Florida. Riker Floyd gets away an absolute beauty. And he's going to get a nice little bounce out of it as well. The ball is going to get spotted at about the 12-yard line. A 41-yard punt by Floyd, no return. So the Saints will take the field, 1:08 remaining here in the first half. So we take a look at the Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. 14 plays, 80 yards, and Dale, you mentioned it, just under 7 minutes off the clock.
I didn't see it initially, but did you see that Jason Samus blocked two guys? He blocked one with his left shoulder and blocked one with his right shoulder.
He's an equal opportunity deliverer of punishment, apparently. So now what do you do here if you're Notre Dame Prep?
You know, again, you're backed up. You don't have your starting quarterback in. I'm not throwing the ball, but I guess I'm inherently a chicken.
More conservative. Perry's going to keep it. And there is absolutely nowhere to go. And that's a smart play there. There's nothing there. No need to risk taking another hit. Starting quarterback's already out, Dylan Rardin. So we got a timeout for Horizon now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that on our screen it's wrong. It should be one timeout left because they called one when they had the ball there too. So I think it's stop the clock one more time. Yeah, there's that philosophy of you might as well use your timeouts. You can't do anything with them at halftime.
Well, we touched on the top of the broadcast, Dale. This week was the debut of the power rankings. And, you know, if you look at the 5A rankings, you got Marana, Desert Mountain, you got Higley. So 2 through 5, all four of those teams, Desert Mountain, Higley, Horizon, Notre Dame Prep, they're all in the Northeast Valley region.
Right.
Absolutely loaded. And then also in that region, you got Cactus Shadows, who took Desert Mountain to double overtime last night. The Wolves got the win. Conrad Hamilton and company. They're the number 12 seed right now. And number 14 is ALA Gilbert North. So all six teams are in the top 14 right now.
But you're talking about the Open.
That's the 5A.
Well, they were just listed at number 2 or 3. Desert Mountain's 2 and 5A.
Yeah, they're 2 in the Open as well. Marana's number 1 in the Open as well.
It's at 12, I think.
For Cactus Shadows.
Okay. I didn't hear you say that about Cactus Shadows because I thought I saw where a couple 5A teams are at the top of the Open rankings.
They're both, which is a good call. And as you said, don't freak out. His rankings will change greatly by the end of the season.
Because
another timeout, by the way.
My wife and I were talking about this the other night. It's so fascinating because for some reason, and I know a lot of people in a lot of states do this, but they don't like to publish how they come up with the PowerPoints. They just say trust them and all that. But what comes of it is, for the little bit that we have found out, is you get points for the teams you've played victories. That's why teams can lose games in a tough division and still gain points because the other teams are beating other teams. And so by the end of the year, everything kind of evens out. And you take a look at this, and there's the Open division, Marana, Desert Mountain, and Higley, all 5A schools. And by the end of the year, though, Basha, Brophy Prep, Red Mountain, Queen Creek, Liberty, those kind of schools, everybody's freaking out about Liberty.
Yes.
But by the time this next week and week after, these teams will start to rise. So take a
settle
deep breath.
down,
take
everybody.
A deep breath.
Yes. It will all work itself out eventually. But congratulations to Conrad Hamilton and that Desert Mountain team last night, getting the thrilling victory, double overtime against Cactus Shadows, 35-28. And Conrad Hamilton always does a great job at Desert Mountain.
That was at Chaparral a little bit.
Yes.
Now he's over at Desert Mountain. And
spent some time at North Canyon. Was also an assistant at ASU. Played his college football with Charlie Regal in eastern New Mexico, the former longtime head coach at Chaparral, won 3 straight titles there. Now special teams coach and assistant head coach at ASU.
Well, and you wonder, everybody's standing around. Is Notre Dame, they're going to call their last time out, I guess, or
with
their
2
second last
seconds
time?
remaining.
Because it is 4th down.
Yes. So now you can just snap the ball, run around, and the clock will run out.
I don't even think you have to run around. I was almost thinking that maybe they're going to drop back and throw a bomb and see if they can't get something freakish to happen, because
you can do that too.
Half will not end on a defensive penalty.
We've seen some crazy things already this season in these types of situations. You talked earlier about filling up the bingo card. We had a play earlier this year that well, fans are fired up tonight because it's time for State 48's Raise the Roof. State 48 Roofing wants to remind everyone, keep your roof sexy with the #1 roofer in Arizona, State 48 Roofing. Good crowd on hand here for Horizon and Notre Dame Prep.
Did you know Arizona was a 48 state, Chris?
I did know that.
You
yes.
did? Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for checking.
Did you learn that in high school, or was it much after high school?
I think that was after school. Yeah. State 48. So coming out of the timeout, 2 seconds remaining. Perry in shotgun. He's going to step back, make sure that clock hits zeros, and he does before taking a knee, and it is halftime here at Notre Dame Prep. But the Saints, they trail Horizon by a score of 13-7. It was a bit of an up and down first half on both sides, and now Nick Kelly's hustling to grab Horizon head coach Tyson Ditmore, and Nick is with them right now. Nick, take it away.
Coach, what do you think of happened in the first half? What do you need to change coming in the second?
Well, I think we adjusted well in getting some of these guys stopping the run. You know, Cooper Perry's a heck of an athlete, man. We got to be able to stop him. But some foolish penalties on our part. You know, we're offsides on that field goal, and we missed an extra point, and we still, you know, they've got a chance to come back next. If they score, they can go up one with an easy extra point.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, Nick, and thank you, Horizon head coach Tyson Ditmore. His Huskies have the lead here at the half by a score of 13-7. Stick around for the Value Toyota Dealers halftime show. Our Wes Horton had the chance to sit down with Cooper Perry, star wide receiver.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years and take pride in being a part of your Valley community. Through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events, we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
Fall is here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Are you facing plumbing problems and need a reliable solution? Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, or an upgrade to a tankless water heater, Rightway has you covered.
And for a limited time, save 10% off repairs and installations. Don't let plumbing issues ruin your day. Call Rightway at 480-WE-FIX-IT and we'll get a plumber to your door. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
"80% of school shooters told someone about their plans. Similarly, before taking their own lives, 7 out of 10 people shared their intention or gave some type of warning or indication. Speaking up can save lives. Look for warning signs, signals, and threats, especially on social media. If you see or hear something, let a trusted adult know. Let's stop gun violence. If you see a gun, tell someone. Gun safety saves lives."
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Time now for the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show. And it is the Horizon Huskies with the lead over the Notre Dame Prep Saints by a score of 13-7. Well, this week, Valley Toyota Dealers stopped by the Notre Dame Athletic Department with a batch of cookies for the hardworking crew there. Valley Toyota Dealers reminding you, let's go places. A cookie run in a new Toyota, that sounds like a good time anytime. Really appreciate the work of Mike Mann, Sean Estrada, Pam Nichols, and the entire athletic crew here at Notre Dame Prep. Step aside. Coming up next, Wes Horton sits down with Notre Dame Prep Saints superstar wide receiver Cooper Perry. That story is next when we come back.
In the design world, every client's needs are unique. Working with Today's Patio and their expert staff allows me to completely satisfy those needs. Their full catalog offerings ensure I get exactly what I'm looking for. And being able to mix and match collections, I can select the pieces that are just right.
Today's Patio, all your patio needs.
Another episode of Not Your Average Joe by Parker & Sons.
I'm so glad you're here. RAC is making the craziest noises.
Don't worry, I got this. Voted #1 by consumers in Ranking, Arizona for 13 years running. You can trust Parker & Sons. I'm all done.
The AC noise is fixed. If only you could help with this noise.
Don't worry, I got this. Call Parker & Sons today. We're not your average Joe.
Make me smile.
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
Welcome back to the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show. Horizon leading Notre Dame Prep by score 13-7. Well, the Saints are led by star wide receiver Cooper Perry. who's committed to play his college ball at Oregon, and he is Notre Dame Prep's all-time leader in receptions and receiving yards. And our Wes Horton had a chance to sit down with the superstar earlier this week.
I'm here with the stud wide receiver for the Notre Dame Prep Saints, Cooper Perry. You mentioned you're a two-sport athlete, that you play lacrosse in your off-season. How do the movements that you do in lacrosse translate to the football field to help give you a competitive advantage?
Being a midfielder, playing multi-sports, especially like lacrosse, running around the whole field, really helps me with the wide receiver position. I can be able to make a few guys miss and go score, and that's essentially the same thing as catching a pass, make a couple guys miss and go score. So that's one thing that's definitely helped me, and why my yards after catch is something I pride myself in.
So one of the more overlooked attributes at the wide receiver position by viewers is blocking. How have you evolved as a blocker over your time here at Notre Dame Prep?
You know, I think freshman year was honestly one of my better years to start learning and stuff like that, especially at the wide receiver position. It was my first year playing wide receiver. I was fortunate enough for Coach Prelock to move me up and really go against and have that experience at such a young age. And everything, you know, having that experience as a freshman on varsity, you know, going against those other guys really helped me evolve as a player in every single position, definitely blocking. You know, I've learned how to, you know, utilize my role, especially when the ball is not going to me. You know, try to make a play without the ball, whether if there's two guys on me, you know, just try to make a play without the ball.
So in the offseason, you decided to commit to the University of Oregon. What were some of the main reasons why you ultimately decided to commit to the Ducks?
So Oregon was my second offer. You know, they technically should have been my first offer, but ASU came coming in a couple days earlier. And, you know, just the consistency they had recruiting me from the start since my sophomore year, building a relationship for, you know, a lot longer than other programs got to. So, you know, knowing guys there, there's a couple coaches there that actually went to my high school that Coach Prelock has taught and coached. So I'm just having that relationship was the biggest thing. Those relationships were key to me, and also the culture. The culture's what Coach Lane is really pride himself in that program. So seeing that firsthand was just really what made it happen for me.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Arizona, do you have old, ugly, or damaged concrete? You need to call Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Give your concrete floors a transformation. Galaxy Concrete Coatings is 4 times stronger than epoxy and is designed to work on your garage floor, driveways, walkways, around your pool and patio. And even better, it's ready to go in 24 hours and has a lifetime warranty. Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com or call 833-417-0635 for 10% off. Galaxy Concrete Coatings. They are out of this world.
The heat is here. Unfortunately, as some of you turn on your AC, you'll find nothing happens. It makes weird noises or just blows hot air. We hope it doesn't happen to you, but if it does, don't panic. Call Rightway and we'll get an expert out to your home.
If your AC is in need of repairs, book today and save 15%. Call or text 480-WE-FIX-IT or visit rightwayphoenix.com. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
Flawless here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Kick for Cash is brought to you by Global Credit Union, your world of financial possibilities.
Welcome back to beautiful Bemis Field, and I'm here for the Kick for Cash with Global Credit Union.
Alex, that was a great job, my man. This guy's got to be in journalism one day, I promise you that. So you're here for Global Credit Union's Kick for Cash. Do you know where you got to win?
Yeah, I mean, I make it here. I get $200 Visa gift cards right here. I don't think I'll be getting it, but I hope so. If not, I get $50 and a box of Red Vines here.
That is absolutely correct, my man. How long have you been practicing for this kick?
You know, I started about 3 o'clock today. I went out to the field for an hour and just started kicking.
That sounds like enough time to have this attempt at Kick for Cash, man. I'm going to switch with you, give you that ball, let you line up. We need our holder right here. And then on your own time, Alex, go ahead, swing that leg, and see if you can make the Kick for Cash. My man, my man. Alex, dude, great job. You know what you get, though? Bucket of Red Vines and $50 cash. And, dude, you have a future in journalism.
Thank you.
Why don't you take us back up? So just say, back to you, Chris.
All right. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you so much, Alex. Nice work. The kick, not so much, but I like him with the mic. Good stuff there from Alex. Step aside for another break on the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show. We'll be right back for the second half when we come back.
Thank you.
Get a 20% off coupon when you donate by August 31st. Find your nearest donation location at goodwillaz.org.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield.
Nature has a subtle way of telling you when something is good. Those healthy, everyday choices, together with our first-class team of experts, are a great way to honor health.
And welcome back, everybody, to Notre Dame Prep. Big matchup in the 5A rankings. Northeast Valley region rivals. The number 4 ranked team and number 5 Notre Dame Prep. First half highlights. Dylan Rardin, starting quarterback, would eventually go down with an injury. Intercepted here by Colton Becker.
Did get that offense off to a really good start from a good field position. It's up with a touchdown to the nose tackle.
Jackson Murray with the touchdown catch. Then Cooper Perry in at quarterback. He gets intercepted. Presley Jones with the big hit. And coming up with the pick is Tyler Furness. And then Horizon's offense cashes it in.
really nice job getting the ball to your playmakers. And there goes Jack Markovich, 6'5", 235 pounds. You're not going to catch him. You can only hope to. And then Notre Dame ends the half with a fourth down that Horizon jumps off sides. They take the field goal team off the field. They go for it on 4th and 2 and pays off with a touchdown. Remember that Horizon missed an extra point. You see the stats right there. 2 turnovers for Notre Dame Prep, only 1 for Horizon. Rushing the football, Notre Dame Prep 103 yards, and I think, he'd be well served to just continue to hand the ball off to Jason Samus, and probably looks from the looks of it that you're not going to have your starting quarterback Dylan Rardin back in for the game. Let's hope it's just this game only.
And we are here at Notre Dame Prep and Bemis Field. Now Scott Bemis, he hired Prelock in 2004 as a JV assistant coach to be here, but Bemis, he's the guy that really got this program started here back in 2002 and led the Saints to back-to-back state titles in 2007 and 2008. Bemis passed away from lung cancer in January 2012 when he was just 45 years old. Bemis hired Prelock in 2004, and Prelock was a part of Bemis' staff during those championship years in 07 and 08. Dale, you and I had a chance to work with him when he was the head coach here, and just a tremendous guy.
It's interesting. We talked about it even before Redden went down. They were running some of that Wildcat offense, and of course, George Prelock and his staff shared nothing with us. One of the first times that I ran into Scott Bemis, I was doing a state championship game, and he invited me over here to the school, and I said, we've had interaction before, you kind of secretive, and he goes, well, I'll show you everything. And so come over, you can see everything up on a whiteboard in a classroom. Door was locked. He's standing outside. He goes, I don't know where the key is. And with my eyesight, I couldn't see the plays. I said, you son of a gun.
Scott Bemis, terrific guy. He actually played at McClintock High School for Carl Kiefer during his high school days.
Cooper Perry for Notre Dame Prep, 37 passing yards, 30 yards rushing, and that touchdown. And then Samus, 16 carries, 59 yards. You can see a heavy dose of those two here in the second half as they receive the opening kickoff.
So it will be number 17. Riker Floyd handles the kickoffs for the Huskies. Got quite the leg on him. Riker Floyd also has a 4.25 GPA, also part of the National Honor Society. Terrific soccer player as well, and he's got the leg, boots it into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm watching number 85 for Horizon run down the field. Logan Losi took a pretty big hit there, and it's like, you have to kind of run down there, but 99.9% of the time there's no reason for you to run down there. Because they can't return it even if they want to return it if it crosses the goal line.
Cooper Perry at quarterback.
I do want to point out Thomas Roth is playing center for Notre Dame Prep.
Number 77.
I know you never pay attention to those guys up front, but I do.
Yeah, that's your family. Samus right side.
The big uglies.
Yep. Hey, one of them's got a touchdown here tonight.
Yes.
For the other side there, Jackson Murray for Horizon. Samus with the carry here. Jason Samus, captain, 4 years in the varsity. Runs with bad intentions. Low center of gravity. AKA tough to tackle.
Runs with those bad intentions, as you mentioned, and it's a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, likes to punish people.
It's funny how the adjectives for football players, you don't want to use them in real life.
No. Perry scrambled his right. Ridley not able to bring him down. Pass incomplete. Big hit right there. Intended receiver was Dorward, but a big hit there to break it up, and that's going to bring up third down. Let's go down the field and check in with Nick.
Guys, I had the chance to talk to Coach Pulak coming back from half. I just asked him what was the message to the team. He said, we just have to next guy up, and Cooper's got to be our guy from now on. I asked him, you guys got to let him play his game. He's like, yes, we're going to let him play his game, run, but also throw in the ball downfield. You got to see that more. He gave me a little inside note and said, you might see some that we've never shown anybody at all this half. So be ready for that, guys.
Can't wait to see.
What, did you ask him a follow-up question? What was it?
That was just a big tease, apparently. Boy, great move right there to pick up the first down for the Saints. And that is Cannon Kayem. We've seen him make a big play on the defensive side. Now you see him pick up the first down on the offensive side to pick up a 13.
Well, you can see Cooper Perry's feeling a lot more comfortable throwing the football. It was a really nice throw. The previous pass play to Dawson Dorward. Dorward, a transfer from Horizon over here at Notre Dame Prep now. And but you can see Cooper Perry just getting a lot more confidence and throwing the ball with a little zip as this game goes along.
Samus, right side. Boy, there is not. It's a whiteout on the right side there. Nowhere to go.
Now that's big man on big man right there.
Murray and Samus.
That's big man on big man right there. Samus, Jackson Murray. And we talked about Jackson Murray going to Colorado State next year. 3-year starter for this Horizon football team. Came into the game from that defensive tackle spot. 25 tackles and 7 tackles for loss.
Did you see Murray just lay on Samus, threw all of his body weight on him before getting up?
No, I saw nothing.
Of course you didn't. Francis in motion. And working that left side once again. This big number 42. They just keep feeding him.
Yeah, it seems like this Notre Dame offensive line does more damage when they pull and they get their linemen on the move instead of just coming off and trying to move people, get some angle blocks, some power blocks, and get their athletic linemen on the move. And it seems like that's where their success has been.
Third down and 5. From the 41, Perry. Boy, blitz coming from the right side from Becker. Perry able to escape it. Off to the races. Cooper Perry, right side. Finally gets knocked out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. A pick up of 25 yards for Perry. Boy, he is special.
You tell your defensive guys you can't give up contain. You've got the blitz coming off Notre Dame Prep's right side, but he breaks that contain. And then you're not going to catch him. Just great instincts, and then once he gets that stride going, look out.
Cooper Perry, the all-time leading receiver at Notre Dame Prep, catches as well as receiving yards, breaking the record that was both of those previously held by Jake Smith, who's now an Arizona State Sun Devil and was a terrific player, Gatorade National Player of the Year, his senior year with the Saints. So that gives you an idea of the special things that Cooper Perry has been doing. He's now got 50 yards passing, 55 yards on the ground. 105 total yards here tonight. First and 10 from the 34. Perry, right side. He's going to pick up a couple there.
Cooper Perry on a sweep right for a gain.
We talked about defensive coordinator for Horizon earlier, Dave Anderson, as we take a look at George Prelock. Well, Dave Anderson, he was the defensive coordinator at Paradise Valley when Tyson Ditmore was the freshman head coach at Paradise Valley. And he was kind of a mentor to Ditmore during that time. And Dave Anderson's wife, Dina, she's the athletic director at Horizon. Pickup of 1 on that last play by Perry, second down and 9 from the Huskies 33. Francis in motion. Pitch to the left side. Samus tries to get outside. Cuts it back in after throwing a couple of Horizon defenders to the ground. Still battling, still on his feet before he gets knocked out of bounds.
Oh, the Notre Dame bench was hollering for a face mask.
Colton Becker, yes.
Oh, is the one down with
Yeah,
the injury?
yeah, he's the player down right now for Horizon.
That happened back in where the play was snapped from, and we saw the action out here on the edge.
And it's a personal foul against the Saints.
Watch this at the end here. He looked like he's going to go out of bounds, and he said, no, I'm going to go ahead and put the foot in the ground. Stiff arm 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a face mask right there by somebody. I'm not sure where the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty came from.
Timeout in the field. We'll take the break as well. 8:34 remaining third quarter. Huskies on top, 13-7.
Flawless here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell him Charlie sent you.
Another episode of Not Your Average Joe by Parker & Sons.
I hear you have an emergency.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I don't have any hot water and I was just about to bathe in.
Don't worry. I got this.
At Parker & Sons, we know trust is everything, and who knows about trust better than your pets?
I'm all done.
Thank you. Now if I could just get somebody to bathe little Brody.
Don't worry. I got this. All done.
Call Parker & Sons today. We're not your average Joe.
The Arizona Criminal Justice Commission creates safer communities by raising awareness about the importance of gun safety. See a gun, tell someone. Learn more at gunsafetysaveslives.com. So coming out of the timeout.
Got to keep showing you a score, and you keep on ignoring it, and you keep on ignoring it. There's an important game going down in Pima.
Would you let our audience know what game is going down at Pima?
I have not, because you have not allowed me a word in edgewise. But Scottsdale Christian Academy down at taking on the Pima Rough Riders in a rematch of last year's state championship game. I know they've been wanting a piece of us for a long time. 17-14 SCA with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Big score. Boy, how about a big play from Horizon? Jaden Ridley, his first game of the season, had to sit out the first 5 after transferring in from Chaparral. 44 coming up big.
6'3", 218 pounds. Watch him explode. Looks like, okay, we got people taken care of. Looks like you're going to let loose with the football, but I think Cooper Perry saw some pretty good coverage down the field, decided I'm not just going to throw an interception. Ended up taking the sack, but really nice explosion there by Ridley. And that's what they say, got some burst. Utah State offer. I have a feeling there'll be more in the near future.
Yeah, he missed some time out with an injury. He wasn't able to pick up any weights for 8 months. Perry gets it away. And coming up to field the punt. Nice return, working that left side for the Huskies, and that was Adam Wagner, the senior, with the return.
Going to be decent field position for this Horizon Husky offense.
Since you're not getting enough time to speak here, Dale, why don't you take care of that for us?
We gave our sidekick Wes a shot last week. He tripped over it. It's never too early to think about college and paying for is one of the biggest concerns. FAFSA can help you with all of that. What is FAFSA, you ask? FAFSA is an acronym that stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. To learn more about FAFSA and how they can lend you a hand with college tuition, go to azfafsa.org.
AZ what?
FAFSA. FAFSA.
Yes.
That's what I said.
No.
No, I don't say it like you, FAFSA.
You said, yeah, that's what
no,
you
no, don't try. Don't try with me.
Can our producer here tonight, Dan Lonke, could you run back the tape on that for us so we can hear what Dale said? Penalty flag thrown.
It's almost like you were cheering for me to screw up.
Well, I was just kind of following Jared's lead on that one. He had kind of a little smile going on. And now we got a holding against Horizon.
Yeah, right there in the middle of the offensive line. Push him back further. Kind of a wonky start here to the second half.
Yeah. The first half was kind of wonky as well.
Yeah.
So first down and 20 for the Huskies. And Johnny Issett with the carry. We have not seen Bodie Zamorano here tonight. 3-year starter. I mentioned he led the team in rushing his freshman and sophomore years. And last year, Zamorano, second team All-State. It's been Johnny Issett getting the call here tonight. As we take a look at Cooper Perry on the sidelines there for the Saints.
Oh, so Notre Dame is getting a penalty. Not sure if they're going to mark it off or is it a warning. Maybe it's just a warning. Yeah, it's also sideline warning, but it's also because the music was being played during the play, which is a no-no.
Wow. And incomplete. A great pressure right there by Notre Dame Prep. So that's going to bring up third down and 15 for Horizon.
They had a screen set up too. If he could have got a little bit more on that football, had a couple of those big offensive linemen out in front and kind of set up well. Just didn't get enough on the ball to get it to the running back.
So third down and 15. 6:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Ashley drops back, delivers for Markovich. Ball is tipped away. Cody Wells. Another big play by the senior linebacker.
Going to Nevada next year. Really nice closing speed. Looked like for a second Markovich was open, going to catch the football, but again, you throw those out patterns. Ball's got to be outside. There's a couple now where that ball's been thrown a little bit inside, one picked off and one broken up.
And Floyd punts it away. And that ball's going to make a left turn out of bounds. Punt of 41 yards for Floyd, no return. There's a good look at Cody Wells. Now, he's last year in a game versus Desert Edge, Wells had a cleat come through his face mask, and it cut his face just above and below his eye. He had to get 7 stitches. The next game, Coach Prelock told him, you can't play until you get a doctor's note saying that you can play. Well, what Wells did, he wrote up his own doctor note and gave it to Prelock. And Prelock said no. He said the note looked like you could have written it with crayons. And he got his stitches finally taken out before that game, and then he got cleared to play. But that gives you an idea of how bad Cody Wells wants to play. Perry's going to keep it. Ball is loose. Horizon recovers. Oh, my goodness. Huskies defense coming up big once again. ball gets poked away from Perry, and coming up with it is Brady Eslick, the junior.
Well, I'm not sure if the snap was a little bit late, so he couldn't hand the ball off. And as he's going up through the middle of the field, you got Jaden Ridley taking that big right paw and knocking it out of Cooper Perry's hands, and gives this Horizon offense fantastic field position as the third quarter continues just to be herky-jerky.
So Brady Eslick recovers the fumble after Jaden Ridley is able to poke it away. And now the Huskies in excellent field position with the ball at the Saints' 22-yard line. It's at the carry, and there is absolutely nowhere to go on that right side.
Well, I see the first person to get hit on him was Gunnar Perry, number 0. As you said, only a sophomore. Cooper Perry's younger brother, big shoes to fill. And it's always interesting when you got the little brother. Is he going to try and outdo Big Brother, or is he? And it's going to be fantastic to watch him over the next couple years.
What beautiful ball by Ashley, and it is complete to Jordan Partridge. And it's a first down for the Huskies. Boy, what a great ball by the senior quarterback.
Rolling it out to his left, you got to get your hips turned all the way around and your shoulders open up, and then to throw the ball with that amount of accuracy.
So now it is 1st and 10 from the Notre Dame 12. Issett, left side. And he's going to get brought down at about the 7. So a pickup of 5 for the junior.
Really like the way Johnny Issett runs football. Only 5'8", 135 pounds as a junior. Very elusive, even between the tackles, which is kind of really interesting to watch.
Horizon in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. And this time with the carry, it is Partridge. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And we'll call it about 3.
So that offensive line again, Owen O'Connor, number 70, 6'4", 230 pounds. You got Johnson at guard, 5'11", 235, a senior. Then you got juniors across from center all the way over to the right tackle. They'll be back next year.
Right side, touchdown, Huskies. And it is Bodie Zamorano with the carry, and he makes it count. His 9th, check it, 7th touchdown of the season.
Well, and you can tell he's got a 4.1 GPA. You know what I can tell, Chris?
How's that?
He got right in behind Mateo Johnson, the left guard, pulling around on just an old-fashioned, love-it-to-death power play. Johnson, 5'11", 235 pounds, just mentioned his name, leads the way into the end zone.
Extra point is up, and it is good. And it is Bodie Zamorano, his first carry of the night, and he makes it count with the touchdown. Huskies on top, 20-7.
Game Time on Yurview is presented by Honor Health, honor above all, and in part by Global Credit Union, your world of financial possibilities. Pro Smile Implants will make you smile like a pro. Galaxy Concrete Coatings that are out of this world. Sands Chevrolet, Sands is the one. Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If it is worth doing, do it the right way. And Paula Tempe Cinemas, where regularly priced movies are just $3.50.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
We love our smiling high school football fans, and so does our sponsor, ProSmile, your specialist for wisdom teeth and veneers. Fans joining us tonight on the ProSmile Smile Cam. And the fans are fired up on the Notre Prep student section. the Pro Smile Cam. Great night for some football here at Notre Dame Prep. And the cheerleader squad, not so many smiles from them right now.
No, but as good. First of all, good to have Jared Donnins back again.
Yes.
You know, back from the beach.
Yeah.
Takes more vacations than any man I know, but he did point out that Horizon has gotten 3 turnovers from Notre Dame Prep and has scored touchdowns on all 3 of them. You know, it's little things like that that make Jared irreplaceable.
Make him what?
Irreplaceable.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh boy, you are now my English teacher. You better not make it. You better not
Fast
make
fun,
a mistake
FAFSA.
for the rest of this season.
Notre Dame Prep will start from their own 20-yard line.
Well, again, it's one of those things where your best option, obviously, is Cooper Perry, but how can you break him loose? Somehow, some way, in my mind, you got to get him. He's going to have to roll to his right, have that run-pass option, get the ball in his hands, and just don't forget about Jason Sandwich. She's still got over 4 minutes left here in the third quarter and a whole fourth quarter, and you're down 2 touchdowns.
Perry's going to drop back, taking a shot down the sideline for Francis, out of bounds. Second down and 10.
And Jared did point out it did come back just a tad bit slow. We can keep an eye on the snaps. Obviously, you got Cooper Perry back there really for the first time taking all the snaps.
Yes.
But that snap was hung a little high. I noticed that. Jared Donnins pointed it out. Let's make sure we keep an eye on that, because do not forget about Jason Samus.
Francis in motion, and Samus with the carry. Boy, count the white jerseys there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a 5th one that bounced off.
Well, I never. And the first guy to hit him was little number 20, Ethan Shaw, 5'7", 135-pound junior. Look at him hanging on for dear life.
Did a good job.
Yeah, he did. Look at him getting dragged along. And that is just so much fun to watch. You love to see the little guy get up there and fight, scratch, and claw to try and get big number 42 down on the ground.
He was just waiting for his buddies to show up.
Said, hurry up.
Can only hold him for so long. 3rd and 4 from the 26. Perry fakes the handoff. Now he's in trouble, trying to get out of it. Still scrambling. And there's a clean block there. Perry with the first down. Oh, my goodness. Boy, he picked a block in the backfield. And then Perry's able to show off the speed to pick up the first down.
Well, he ran about 60 yards to gain those 7 yards, and you can tell it's taking a little bit of a toll on him. Plus, he's taken a lot of punishment. But just a tremendous effort right here, figuring the only way he's going to pick up the first down. A great stiff arm on Jaden Ridley, 218 pounds. But you can definitely tell, as I think Notre Dame's maybe going to call a timeout or...
Yeah, we got Presley Jones down for Horizon on that far sideline. So hopefully he's going to be okay. But yeah, Dale, as you just talked about, Cooper Perry, wow, he's really putting in a lot of work out there tonight. And this is a guy who missed the game against Brophy 2 weeks ago. He had a viral infection, and he lost 10 pounds.
Yes.
Leading up to that game that he had to miss against the Broncos. And so.
And he's obviously used to running a lot. Return guy, wide receiver and all that, but I don't think he's used to getting hit in the fashion that he's getting hit tonight, even when he does pick up first downs.
Let's now take a look at the Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Last time Horizon had the ball, and it was coming off a forced turnover, and it was Bodie Zamorano with the touchdown for the Huskies. The Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
A big 55, Mateo Johnson coming right into your living room. Looks like you have quarterback Dylan Rarden out there on crutches and his right ankle wrapped. Again, let's hope this is a week-to-week thing and not something more serious, although, no, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just thinking if he's out there walking around, I don't think it's broken.
Right.
But I don't want to say that and jinx him.
Hopefully he will be okay. Moving forward. Handoff, Samus. And he's going to get brought down just shy of the 40-yard line. It's almost like he's just getting lathered up. Big 42.
Look at his elbows. He walked back to the huddle angry. 22 carries, 84 yards, and I don't know. I think every one of those 22 carries he gets hit by at least 4 guys.
Well, it takes 4 guys to bring him down.
On the 39-yard line.
Second down and 3. Saints with the ball at their own 39. Samus, left side. Boy, Samus is showing some fancy footwork for a guy his size, 6'2", 232.
He's also got a little Earl Campbell to him. Well, watch this snap. You see a little high and right. And again, when you're the center and you're stepping to the right, a lot of times you'll kind of short arm that snap. Your leg will hit your arm and it'll just kind of harmlessly float. Got to make sure you snap the ball first before you start your block, and that's really hard for a center to do. But I'm watching Jason Samus. He's starting to remind me a little bit of Earl Campbell, who looked like he wasn't going to make it back to the huddle the second half of games, only to rev it up again and come hit you as hard as he could.
Oh, the tearaway jerseys. Love those. Perry tried the left side, nothing there. Goes to the right side, and he's going to get marked down. And the tackle was made by Tyler Furness. And again, they said Perry was down on the tackle.
Yeah, immediately.
No fumble.
Yeah, immediately called. And when he realizes and watches film, I don't know how many weeks he's got to play quarterback, but this reverse field, it worked one time, and this time you got 9 Furness jumping up there and grabbing you by the legs, and just got to be careful. You see some blood there with Cooper Perry. Tough physical game.
Second and 19 for Notre Dame.
And those are the things that hang around for a long time.
Those will be with him for the rest of the season.
A long time.
Not going away anytime soon. We're in the final 20 seconds here of the third quarter. Second down and 19. Perry looking, gets rid of it, incomplete. But boy, there is that pressure once again from Horizon. This time it was Nate Sr., number 6 for the Huskies.
Well, and you also had Jackson Murray back there as Cooper kind of slow getting up. I think he went down awkwardly. Takes a shot right there as he's letting go of the football.
Good look at Nate Sr. right there, who is a senior. Also plays baseball for the Huskies. Came into tonight's game leading the team with 5 sacks, which is ranked 12th in all of 5A. Terrific pass rusher, athletic, fast. He's a guy who did not play last year, his junior year. Decided not to play. Then during the summer, he texted the new head coach, Tyson Ditmore, and said, hey, I want to come back to play, and Ditmore was more than happy to welcome him back.
Something going on over at the Horizon sideline. We're watching Cooper Perry. Looks like maybe a sideline issue. Unsportsmanlike conduct. The flag was up at the far side of the field and gave Cooper Perry a moment to catch his breath, and looks like he's going to come out of it. Well, he's not coming out of the game. He's just coming to get the play again.
So after the penalty, Notre Dame now has the ball at the Horizon 49-yard line, and now it's a 3rd down and 5, much more manageable.
Oh, yeah, and you've got to believe you're past the 50-yard line. This is 4-down territory for Notre Dame.
In the final seconds here of the 3rd quarter. And it's going to be a handoff to Samus. Nowhere to go. Senior is in there once again, along with Ridley. And that will bring an end to the 3rd quarter here at Notre Dame Prep. And it is the Huskies of Horizon. They have the lead over the Saints by a score of 20-7. 4th quarter. When we come back, you're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
At Grulix Automotive, we run on honesty and integrity. We service every make and model, including high-end sports cars, luxury vehicles, even the classics. We take our job seriously, and we're still family-owned and operated. If you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know.
When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix.
Are you facing plumbing problems and need a reliable solution? Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, or an upgrade to a tankless water heater, Rightway has you covered.
And for a limited time, save 10% off repairs and installations. Don't let plumbing issues ruin your day. Call Rightway at 480-WE-FIX-IT and we'll get a plumber to your door. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
So, what do we think about the new Tacoma? Lumberjack?
It's a keeper.
Ranch hand?
I reckon I'd trade my horse for one.
Nice. Bigfoot? It's true. A lot of leg room. Thanks, you guys.
Pat?
Let's do it.
The all-new Tacoma. It passes the rugged test. Right now, lease the all-new Tacoma for just $349 a month. Toyota. Let's go places.
We head to the 4th quarter here at Notre Dame Prep. The Saints trailing Horizon by a score of 20-7. Well, the Rightway Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing Defensive Player of the game, Horizon's Jaden Ridley. Coming up with the big play there, bringing down Perry. Also forced a fumble earlier. Jaden Ridley. He is your defensive player of the game, brought to you by Rightway Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
Well, he might be the player of the game, but Nate Senior's the player of the moment.
Yes.
Came in the game with 5 sacks and 6 tackles for loss.
4th down and 6. Perry taking a shot, looking for Francis. Incomplete. How about the defense? Stratton Nee, the junior. And Notre Dame turns it over on downs.
Looked like there was some room to run the ball, understanding down and distance. Obviously not a whole lot of reps at quarterback. And turns the ball back over to Horizon at the 50-yard line with great field position.
Good look at Stratton Nee right there. Nice coverage on Francis. So now the Huskies with the ball at midfield with a 20-7 lead. Now they got to make sure they got the right personnel out on the field. They were missing a guy in the line. Now they're ready to go. Whoa, little bobble in the exchange there. Issett finally is able to grab it and go, but only a pickup of 1.
Yeah, that handoff looked just a little bit high. Got to remember, Issett's only 5'8". And you got Jace Ashley, who's 6'1". Got to make sure that ball gets in the belly. Now the top of the shoulder pads. All those dog bones. It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
linemen never have enough of those.
Do they deserve them?
Yes.
Ashley fires, and it is complete. How about the grab right there? Johnny Issett showing the pair of hands.
Yeah, you look at this. Good pass protection, nice pocket, really good coverage, great reaction by Dylan Lavinier. Just a better executed play offensively to pick up a first down and keep this clock moving.
1st and 10 now from the 40. Issett. Pickup of about 3.
When you said Johnny Issett came into the game, 53 carries, 406 yards, 4 touchdowns. And then the other running back, Bodie Zamorano, 57 carries, 333 yards. Had over 1,600 yards last year, did Zamorano.
Yeah, he's played only 4 games this year. He missed the game against Millennium due to the knee injury that's kept him out for most of tonight's game as well. Issett again the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Huskies. Horizon has won 2 state titles in program history. We mentioned winning it in 2021. They beat Sal Point, and Skylar Partridge was the quarterback. They also won back in 1994 when they beat St. Mary's. That was a big school state title. Doug Schaefer, the head coach of that team. They also to the state championship game the following year, again against St. Mary's, but lost that one. But Doug Schaefer, legendary head coach during his time with the Huskies. 3rd down. Ashley gets free, gets to the outside, picks up the first down. And that was one of the keys defensively coming into this game, is they had to find a way to contain number 15.
Well, he kind of reminded me of another number 15. Obviously, he is not Patrick Mahomes, but watch him here at the end of this play. Kind of runs like him, and watch him reach out the ball to pick up the first down. And make sure that he gets enough, and it's interesting where they're going to mark him, but I certainly looked like that was a first down. Now, he was fumbling the ball as it was going out of bounds. Or is there a penalty?
Now there's a penalty.
Can't say, I can't see all the way over there.
No. So they're bringing the ball back out to the 40. So, and let's go down the field and check back in with Nick Kelly.
Hey guys, I'm here on the Notre Dame sideline. I'm right next to Cooper Perry, sitting down on the bench right here. And we got Coach Prelock came up to him and I think told him that he's going back to wide receiver. So we have Owen Griffin, number 16, junior quarterback, 6'4", 185, and Luke Jacobs both warming up right now on the sideline. It looks like Owen Griffin's got to get the nod to go ahead and step in on this next go-around on offense for the Notre Dame Prep.
Thank you, Nick. And Notre Dame Prep defense comes up big on that play, forcing the punt. So it's going to force the Huskies to punt. Cooper Perry goes back to be returned.
I'm not sure why Cooper has not stepped up about 10 yards, because every punt has been short.
Boy, what a great punt by Riker Floyd. What a weapon he is for the Huskies. Saints with the ball when we come back, 8:31 remaining. Notre Dame Prep's going to be deep in their own territory when we come back.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years and take pride in being a part of your Valley community. Through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events, we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignment. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car's out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignment. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
And welcome back, everybody. Horizon with the 27 lead over Notre Dame Prep, Northeast Valley Region rivals. Pollock Theaters, where regularly priced movies are just $3.50. You cannot beat that. What a deal at Pollock Theaters.
Go ahead, Chris. All the movies and popcorn you can eat.
Oh, man. No better place to go, Dale. No better place to go.
So obviously, it's interesting because everybody was thinking that Perry was going to move back to wide receiver, but looks like he's still lined up at quarterback.
So decided to change their mind, and now it's Perry. And he's going to get brought down, nowhere to go. And how about Bo Caliendo, the senior, making the play?
Is he relative of Frank Caliendo?
No relation. I did ask
Okay.
that question.
Well, that's a unique last name.
Yes.
Obviously, you see all the white jerseys up there. The one thing, unfortunately, for Cooper Perry is he hasn't completed any passes down the field to put any stress on the pass defense for Horizon. Therefore, you can pack 8 guys up in the box, and that makes it really difficult on your offensive line.
So it was a loss of 1 on that play. Second down, 11. You got 7:45 remaining, and Saints trailing 20-7. They got to get moving here. And shot down the field, and we got flags coming from every direction.
I even think that one of those came off the Horizon bench.
It looks like it.
It's raining yellow.
Wow.
Those are the ones that you go, you know what? I don't even want to look around. Just get in the huddle and let's go.
Nothing to see here.
Nope. See the replay there, a little contact,
and there's one. The second one was on the way.
J.J. Francis working on Ethan Shaw.
Good look at Shaw right there. Really consistent performer for Tyson Ditmore.
So now we got a new quarterback in the game.
And it's going to be number 15, the sophomore, Luke Jacobs. 6'2", 165. He is the younger brother of Drew Jacobs, our scholar athlete, also plays both ways in the offensive line. His brother's number 72.
Brother's number 72, who's happens to be, 6'3", 250 pounds, and you got the young quarterback Luke Jacobs, as you said, only a sophomore, but 6'2", 165, so almost a 100-pound difference between the two. I always wonder how that happens.
I think Drew controls the kitchen table.
Yeah.
He's got first, second, and third dibs on the
You're the youngest and
on the meal.
You're half my size. You wait till I'm done eating.
Wait till I'm full. 2nd and 10. Jacobs, middle of the field. Pass is complete to Perry. And he's upset he didn't break away from the tackle, brought down by Stratton Knee. So now the Saints got Perry back at wide receiver, hoping he can make a play out there.
And obviously feels much more comfortable there. Really nice job coming up and making an open field tackle by Stratton Knee. I mean, as a Horizon defense, the one thing you got to say about them is they're not trying to really blow you up. They're just trying to get you down on the ground. And when you have Cooper Perry out in the open field, that's all you want to do. Get him on the ground. As this clock runs down, seems like it's taking quite a bit of time.
Yeah. Now it's 6:40 remaining. Saints got to show a little bit of urgency here with the ball. Samus right side. There is absolutely nowhere to go. Jackson Murray's there. Jaden Ridley's there. Tyler Furness is there.
Pick up the first down, though. That's really all they wanted to do. But looks like Cooper Perry is going to catch a breather as the clock continues to run.
Yep.
I'm surprised that nobody has a wristband you can put on.
It would help.
Saints on the 29-yard line, 1st and 10.
So the sophomore QB, Jacobs, with just under 6 minutes remaining, trying to jumpstart this Notre Dame offense, takes a shot and almost intercepted. And the last person to get his hands on the ball was Ethan Shaw. Falls incomplete. Clock stops with 5:48 remaining.
Oh boy, and you got a young quarterback back there taking on a barrage of pressure. We didn't quite get to see it there, but I promise you, just as he's letting go of the ball, there were 3 white jerseys with what we talked about earlier this season, bad intentions.
And it's now 2nd down and 10 for the Saints.
2nd and 10, Saints from the 29.
Looks like he's leaning on Jason Samus a little bit.
Here comes Horizon with the pressure. Jacobs able to get it out to Perry. And he's going to get brought down at about the 37-yard line. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 2. Now Perry is down.
Well, no, maybe Perry's down, but also the quarterback took a hit here, roughing the passer. And Perry's getting all wrapped up, too.
Yeah, you see him coming off and goes down on the sideline. So
that was big number 0, Jackson Murray, all the way down the field. You get 265 pounds, a full head of steam.
They're going to like him up in Fort Collins, Colorado State next year with the Rams. Clock continues to run.
I've just always found it so difficult. I would sign more 6'1", 6'2" defensive linemen than anything because they are so hard to block. They have built-in leverage, hard to get underneath them, hard to block them, and then when you add the quickness and the strength of Jackson Murray, darn near impossible, especially on this level.
Yeah, Jackson Murray benches 400 pounds, squats 600 pounds. Also good athlete. Throws the shot put, finished 11th in state this past spring. .445 remaining. 2nd down and 6. Jacobs pitches right side. Samus turns it upfield, gets brought down just inside the 45-yard line. Well, if you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know. When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix.
Well, right there, you saw good on good. Jackson Murray, again, just seems to have a never-ending motor, and he's going to chase down Jason Samus. It finally looks like he needs a break.
This is the 10th play of the drive coming up for the Saints. Nearly 5 minutes off the clock. And we got 3:50 remaining in the game. Saints trailing 20-7. Horizon comes with the pressure. Jacobs just gets rid of it, throws it up. Furness comes up with the interception. No flags down on the field. Horizon's defense comes up with their 4th turnover of the night.
Jaden Ridley, number 44, Nate Senior, number 6, said, hey, let's have an appointment. Let's meet back at the quarterback, as you just hope, again, you don't want a Luke Jacobs to be shaken by a performance like this, but they are just relentless on their pass rush, again, because they're not really concerned. Cooper Perry's now not out there either, and they're just not concerned with you throwing the football down the field.
This has been a physical game here tonight. So the Huskies now take over from their own 31-yard line. And it's a handoff to Issett. You got to think it's going to be a steady dose of the run game here for Horizon with 3:20 remaining.
Yeah, this Notre Dame defense still hitting, running, tackling. I mean, right there, Cody Wells again. We've talked about him a number of times tonight. Horizon doing a nice job staying in the huddle. Taking the clock down, now under 3 minutes.
2nd down and 8. Issett again. And making the tackle there. KM. Timeout in the field. We'll take it as well. 2:49 remaining. Horizon 20. Notre Dame's Prep 7.
Game Time on Yurview is presented in part by Today's Patio. The season of relaxation is here. The Arizona Gun Safety Council. Gun safety saves lives. Goodwill. It feels good to do good. State 48 Roofing. Keep your roof sexy with the #1 roofer in Arizona. Grulick's Automotive Repair for the long haul. And Rhino Shield.
Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
2:49 remaining, and Horizon with the 27 lead. And the Huskies defense coming up big here tonight, forcing 4 turnovers. And the Huskies offense was able to cash in the first 3. And they got the ball now coming off the 4th turnover.
See some conversation going on between Cooper Perry and George Prelock.
Ashley incomplete on 3rd down and 11. So clock stops with 2:48 remaining, and that will force the Huskies to punt.
I tell you what, we're obviously on the Notre Dame sideline, and I'm watching Jason Samus every play, and such an encourager. You see him going up to these young quarterbacks and trying to build them up and give them confidence, and see who comes in here for what will probably most likely be the last drive for Notre Dame unless they take it down and score a touchdown.
Floyd punts it away. What a weapon he's been tonight for Horizon. And another great punt by Riker Floyd. This time for 47 yards.
Well, you could just tell
return.
How well Horizon's coached. I mean, nobody touched that ball till it stopped rolling. They just surround it and let the clock continue to run. And you saw the way they handled themselves offensively.
Take a look at the Northeast Valley region standings coming into tonight's game. This region is absolutely loaded. You talk about like the premier region in 6A, the Northeast Valley region, it is an absolute gauntlet to get through, as these teams are pretty much just starting up their region play.
Well, that's the thing. They're going to be taking shots at each other.
And we showed you where they stand in the initial power rankings.
Well, now we have Owen Griffin in at quarterback.
And he's the junior, 6'4", 185 pounds.
The junior. Cooper Perry's back out there, and you got Samus in the backfield, and you got a bunch of angry white jerseys that are going to try and pad some stats.
Griffin, the fourth quarterback of the night for Notre Dame Prep. And there's a battle for the ball there. And they're going to say it is a catch for the Saints. Cannon Kayum.
Boy, that was an unbelievable defensive play
by Furness.
And wow, I'd love to see how long it took the NFL to come up with a decision on that play.
Oh, we'd be waiting for a while. Nice looking ball, though, from Griffin. Now he's scrambling again and just throws this one away. Tell you what, that Horizon defensive pressure has been non-stop here tonight.
Yeah, again, I'm watching Samus in the backfield there. He's taking away as much as he can, but it's just wave after wave of white jerseys. And, boy, you just hate this time of game for an offensive lineman because you know, hey, you get a sack with a minute 51 left in a game that you basically already won. At the end of the year, it's a sack. It's not. It doesn't matter if you're winning by 50 or you're winning by 3. It goes down as a sack.
Working on those stats. Empty backfield. Griffin steps in, looking for Samus, not able to connect. Ball was a little bit behind him. It'll bring up third down. Check it, fourth down now for the Saints.
He has some room to run, too. Has some room to run. Looks like some play cards are falling out of the wristband. Interesting.
1:46 remaining, fourth down and 5 for Notre Dame Prep.
Got to give Dave Anderson a lot of credit for Horizon. He's got himself a vicious defense.
And Griffin able to get it away, but it is intercepted. Bo Caliendo. The 5th forced turnover by this Horizon defense.
Did you see the hands and concentration on Caliendo? Again, forced out of the pocket. You got a bunch of pressure. That's Nate Sr. again. Then does the smart thing again. I as much appreciate the way that Horizon handles these late game situations and understands. You know, I'm not gonna go running with this football. The chance of fumbling it back to Notre Dame, get down on the ground, and minute 38 left.
For Caliendo, that's his first interception of the season, the senior captain. Issett takes the handoff. Not much room to work with. So looking ahead now for Notre Dame Prep and their schedule. You know, they go to Higley, the two-time defending 5A state champs. Cactus Shadows, who just went to double overtime last night against Desert Mountain, ALA Gilbert North, and they finish up with the Wolves. Doesn't get any easier.
Going from the frying pan to the fire.
Does not get any easier. Ashley going under center here. Is it the handoff? And looks like we got a little bit of a cramp there for KM. And now we take a look at the Horizon schedule. Boy, next week versus Desert Mountain.
Yeah, Desert Mountain. I mean, obviously they're undefeated, but got by the skin of their teeth last night. They get an extra day to get ready for next week.
Conrad Hamilton, he'll have him ready to go. He took the Wolves to the Open Division last year. And they currently sit number 2 in the Open Division rankings, as well as number 2 in the 5A rankings, which made their debut this week. Good look at Tyson Ditmore. What a job he has done. Last year he was the defensive coordinator at Mountain Ridge. Prior to that, 2021 and 22, he was the special teams and safeties coach at Horizon, and they brought him back after Andy Litton left Horizon to go to Mountain View. And Ditmore was certainly a popular hire, bringing him back.
Well, it's interesting because it doesn't take you long to watch a football team and how they play. Number one, how hard do they play? Number two, how smart do they play? Do they know situational football? How good are their special teams? And I think Horizon just checks all those boxes. They've done a tremendous job from play the clock's running and quarterback. You know, when you're talking about the quarterback, and that's Jace Ashley, he's watching the back judge because we're going to get to play the game, but he doesn't snap the ball till there's less than 5 seconds left on the play clock.
Tonight's play of the game is brought to you by Parker & Sons, cooling, heating, electrical, and plumbing experts. We're not your average Joe. And it was the 52-yard touchdown to Markovich. 3 catches, 62 yards, plus that touchdown for Horizon. And that will do it here. Tyson Ditmore and the Horizon Huskies. Time to celebrate as they get the victory over to Notre Dame Prep by a score of 20-7 in a physical battle between the Saints and the Huskies.
I think there's a lot of mutual respect there from the coaching staffs. And like I said, the players, I'm sure a lot of them know each other. And, you know, when you play these neighborhood rivalries, it certainly tastes really good when you get a win.
Good look at number 15 for Horizon, Jace Ashley, the quarterback for the Huskies. Nice night for him, but boy, that Horizon defense really stepped up here this evening. And now we got Nick Kelly, and he is standing by with the senior quarterback for Horizon, Jace Ashley. Nick, take it away.
Jace, man, you had 2 touchdowns this game, 99 yards. How you feeling, man?
It's a good team win. Defense had our back this game. Offense, we got stuff to work on. We'll get back in the film room, but defense really played the lights out, and we'll be back next week.
How'd you feel like you played tonight?
It was a good win. A lot of things to clean up. That interception, you can't have that. No turnovers, but we'll clean up. Like as I said, we'll be in the film room tomorrow and get back after it next week.
Congrats, man. You're a player of the game.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Congrats, man.
Thank you so much, Nick. And Horizon quarterback Jace Ashley. The Huskies get the victory by score of 20-7 over Notre Dame Prep. Coming up after the game, the Sands Chevrolet post-game report. Sands is the one.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in women in the U.S., and it accounts for 30% of all new women's cancers each year. Will it be your mother, your wife, your sister, your coworker, a neighbor, a friend who will find herself in the fight of her life? A gift to Honor Health Cancer Care puts you in her circle of care. providing support to breast cancer patients. Give her strength for the fight. Make your donation to Honor Health Cancer Care today.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about,
where do all our lost socks go?
But when it comes to AC, plumbing, or water softener needs, she's never lost, as she uses Collins Comfort. Collins will be there in minutes, not days, and there's never a trip charge or service fee with any repair. There's no worry.
No worry.
AC or plumbing problems? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Hey, Dad, can I play?
Yeah. Oh, I just got hit.
That's okay. You can try again.
That's the difference between a game and real life.
What do you mean?
In real life, you need to treat guns with special care because people can get hurt, or even worse.
Don't you keep your guns locked up?
Yes, but if you ever see one, don't touch it and call an adult right away.
Okay, Dad. Can we play now?
Yeah, let's go conquer the universe.
Talk to your kids about gun safety. Lock, store, protect.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield.
The post-game report is brought to you by Sands Chevrolet. Sands is the one.
Welcome to the Sands Chevrolet post-game report. Sands is the one. Huskies get the victory over the Saints by a score of 20-7. Now tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Concrete coatings that are out of this world. Speaking of out of this world, that's how you can describe tonight's player of the game. And it was the quarterback for the Huskies, Jace Ashley.
Yep, he had a heck of a game, and again, what I love is his demeanor. You could not tell if they won or lost that game by looking at him after the game, and knows they got to improve as they go through this season. And thanks to your pronunciation of concrete.
You're very welcome, Dale. Huskies with the victory, 20-7. We'll put the final touches on this one when we come back.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Every outdoor space has different needs. This sectional makes our large patio feel cozy. Very cozy. We needed a dining set with a smaller profile, but big enough for unexpected guests. These chaise lounges and the big umbrella allow us to relax any time of the day. Sometimes all day, right, Mom? And when it's time to wind down, this fire pit is very persuasive.
Today's patio. All your patio needs.
Aww. Okay, let's scamper along. Wow, it's a whole herd. Well, you know what? More time for me to spend in my new Tundra. And a turtle. Guess it's time to catch up on my reading.
Cherish your time in a Toyota Tundra. Right now, get low 1.99% financing for up to 48 months on any Tundra model. Toyota, let's go places.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in women in the U.S., and it accounts for 30% of all new women's cancers each year. Will it be your mother, your wife, your sister, your coworker, a neighbor, a friend who will find herself in the fight of her life? A gift to Honor Health Cancer Care puts you in her circle of care, providing support to breast cancer patients. Give her strength for the fight. Make your donation to Honor Health Cancer Care today.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
And welcome back to the Sands Chevrolet post-game report. Sands is the one. And the Horizon Huskies, they moved to 5-1 on the season with the victory over Notre Dame Prep, who drops to 4-2 on the season. Let's go down to the field. Nick is standing by with Horizon head coach Tyson Ditmore.
Coach, great game tonight. Please walk me through the game.
I think they started off and getting the ball into Cooper Perry's hands, which really limited our offense to get the ball in their hands. But I think our defense really answered the call and stepped up, stopped the run game. We took advantage on some third downs. We had a couple turnovers, which were really at key times for us. And then when we get the short field, the offense capitalized. And I think, like we talked earlier, it's just about who was going to execute better. And I think our defense was a team that really executed tonight out of all phases.
Coach, next week, what are the challenges? What are the changes that you are going to send a message to your team for?
Well, we're going to face another great defense, and a team that's undefeated, and the region is wide open, and it's going to be a crazy region. And I think we just need to really focus on ourselves. We need to stay healthy and just make sure that our guys are excited to play and clean up some of the smaller things.
Coach, best of luck. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, take care.
Thank you, Nick, and thank you, Horizon head coach Tyson Ditmore. Dale, some final thoughts on this one?
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks for sticking around. Usually coaches are out of here. He came back. Appreciate that very much, Coach, and after a victory, really well-deserved. That Horizon defense is the real deal.
Yeah.
We were just saying up here that we thought Samus would wear them down eventually, and no siree bulb. I mean, they just kept hitting them from all different directions, and you got to tip your cap to them.
Huskies with the victory, 20-7 over the Saints. For our producer, Dan Lonke, filling in for Brock Kraft, and for Nick Kelly, Dale Hellestray, and our entire Yurview broadcast team, I'm Chris Harris, saying so long from Notre Dame Prep. Horizon with the victory over Notre Dame Prep, 20-7. To watch a replay of tonight's game, you can log on to watch.yourview.com. Thanks for watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Grulix Automotive. We run on honesty and integrity. We service every make and model, including high-end sports cars, luxury vehicles, even the classics. We take our job seriously, and we're still family-owned and operated. If you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know.
When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignments. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car's out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignments. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about.
Why is it impossible to hum while holding your nose shut?
But when her AC is making strange noises, there is no worry because she uses Collins Comfort. She knows they'll get her system back up and humming in no time with their same-day service, 24/7, all year long.
No worry.
Heating and cooling problem? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Every outdoor space has different needs. This sectional makes our large patio feel cozy. Very cozy. We needed a dining set with a smaller profile, but big enough for unexpected guests. These chaise lounges and the big umbrella allow us to relax any time of the day. Sometimes all day, right, Mom? And when it's time to wind down, this fire pit is very persuasive.
Today's patio. All your patio needs.
At Grulix Automotive, we run on honesty and integrity. We service every make and model, including high-end sports cars, luxury vehicles, even the classics. We take our job seriously, and we're still family-owned and operated. If you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know.
When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignment. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car's out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignments. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about,
Why is it impossible to hum while holding your nose shut?
but when her AC is making strange noises, there is no worry because she uses Collins Comfort. She knows they'll get her system back up and humming in no time with their same-day service, 24/7, all year long.
No worry.
Heating and cooling problem? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Every outdoor space has different needs. This sectional makes our large patio feel cozy. Very cozy. We needed a dining set with a smaller profile, but big enough for unexpected guests. These chaise lounges and the big umbrella allow us to relax any time of the day. Sometimes all day, right, Mom? And when it's time to wind down, this fire pit is very persuasive.
Today's patio. All your patio needs.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by